Patricia Gibson.
Agree is not widely known about or understood, and those living with this condition often feel that they are drowning in despair and their loved ones are very often at a loss as to how to best support them, despite the fact, Mr Chair, that up to 2 million people in the UK are believed to live with this condition. The true causes, of course, have not been established, but we do know that it's thought to be related to abnormal levels of certain chemicals in the brain and changes in the way that the central nervous system processes pain messages carried around the body. And it's also thought there may be a genetic predisposition. We know that in many cases the condition appears to be triggered by a physical or emotionally stressful event. And there's no cure, although there are some treatments which can ease its effects. And I want to pay tribute at this juncture to the very important self-help groups in North Ayrshire, my constituency, who help sufferers with this condition. There's no denying this condition is complex, and there's a genuine lack of societal recognition of it. It is truly disabling and must be treated and recognised as such by those seeking support from our welfare system. Consultations undertaken by the Scottish Government show that current PIP assessments are simply not fit for purpose for those with fluctuating conditions such as fibromyalgia. Where conditions have symptoms that fluctuate and vary, so must an effective assessment of illness be flexible to take account of that. The problem is that disability assessments in our current UK welfare system are tick box. So the answers need to be yes or no, even when complex, fluctuating and distressing conditions are being assessed. What condition can truly be assessed in such a way and still be meaningful? Clearly, ticking boxes in a simplistic way cannot capture the distress, the trauma and the debilitation of such a complex condition. And those living with this disease must simply subject themselves to this process in order to access essential support. We need a welfare system that fully understands and is fully cognisant of what those with this condition endure every single day as they struggle with everyday tasks that the rest of us take for granted. We need to ensure that the lives that they are living are reflected in the support they receive. That's the right thing to do. So I urge the Minister today to put these laudable aims in motion without any further delay, because any further delay means greater suffering for those affected and their families, which really ought to shame us all.